A warm welcome to AD4TV Radio News Updates, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's Federal Capital Territory. I am Gracious Ogon. Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari said the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission and other law enforcement agencies have recovered over 3.7 billion naira in cash, as well as various assets worth billions of naira from contractors and former directors of the Niger Delta Development Commission. The president made this known at the inauguration of Niger Delta Development Commission Advisory Committee, comprising of the 9 governors of the Niger Delta region and the ministers of Niger Delta Affairs and Environment at the State House in Abuja, Nigeria. President Buhari therefore charged the commission to discharge the new assignment diligently and effectively and also work closely with relevant ministries, adding that he looks forward to seeing positive changes in the affairs of the commission.
To date, the EFCC and other agencies of government have recovered over 3.7 billion naira in cash, as well as various assets worth billions of naira from some contractors and some directors of the commission. Furthermore, I am told that government agencies have placed liens on over 6 billion naira of assets which are being investigated. These abuses of the past clearly show the need for strict and diligent oversight going forward. I therefore want to urge this advisory committee to discharge its responsibility diligently and effectively.
The Speaker of Nigeria's House of Representatives, Femi Gbajabiamila, this Thursday emphasized the readiness of the Parliament to address the age-long cultural and religious barriers facing child education. He said the House discussed issues affecting out-of-school children and its implication on the socio-economic situation of the country, adding that according to the United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, over 13,200,000 Nigerian children are currently out of school, making it a serious challenge for the country. Femi Gbajabiamila said the discussion focused on finding lasting solutions through the strengthening and amendment of existing social and educational laws, including amending legislation to criminalize the act of parents stopping their children's or word of school age from attending school. The Canadian Prime Minister's office, in a statement this Thursday, said wife of the Canadian Prime Minister, Sophie Trudeau, tested positive to the coronavirus. Health officials said she came down with a mild flu-like symptom this Wednesday after a speaking engagement in the United Kingdom, as they are reaching out to those who have been in contact with her. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is in good health with no symptom, but doctors have placed him in isolation for a planned period of 14 days. So far, Canada has confirmed 147 confirmed cases of the coronavirus, including 1 death. In the same vein, the Ghana Minister of Health, Kwasi Manu, this Thursday in a press briefing, announced that the country has confirmed 2 cases of coronavirus. The minister said the patients who returned from Norway and Turkey have been isolated after they tested positive, adding that the country has begun tracing persons who might have been in contact with them. He assured Ghanaians that the government of Ghana, together with all health partners, will continue to work to ensure the situation is contained, adding that both patients are currently being kept in isolation and are in stable condition. Arsenal has gone into lockdown after the football's head coach, Mikel Arteta, tested positive to coronavirus this Thursday, throwing their next game into doubt. The entire squad and coaching staff have been asked to self-isolate for 14 days from the moment they last had close contact with Arteta, effectively meaning they will not be able to train until the final few days of March. Reacting to the news, the club's managing director, Vinya Venkeshan, said the health of the people and the wider public is their priority, adding that they were in active dialogue with all the relevant people to manage the situation appropriately, and that the team looks forward to getting back to training and playing as soon as medical advice allows. The Federal Capital Territory Education Secretariat, Abuja, Nigeria, said it has shut down some private schools over their inability to comply with standard, particularly in the area of adequate teachers and facilities. The Deputy Director, Federal Capital Territory Secretariat Department of Quality Assurance, Mrs. Titilayo Akpata, gave the announcement at a seminar for teachers in schools with the theme E-Records Keeping, Importance, Method and the 21st Century Perspective held in Abuja, Nigeria this Thursday. She noted that it is important for public and private schools to key into the 21st century innovations in education, such as electronic records keeping, including information and communication technology development. You're watching AD4TV Radio News Updates. We'll go on a short break now. Up next, former Nigerian Minister of Interior visits Abuja National Youth Service Corps camp. South-South APC endorsed Gidom as Oshomole's replacement. APC suspends Lopobiri, Orubebe, 10 other chieftains. More stories when we return to stay.
Do you have a ceremony or an occasion you want covered? If yes, contact us to give you unparalleled services on our TV, radio, via YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. We also have an outdoor garden facility to cater for all your ceremonies, such as birthdays, reunions, receptions, etc. Our rates are modest and customer-friendly. Please visit us at number 3, plot 833, Emmanuel Aguna Crescent, Jabi, Abuja, FCT, Nigeria. For more details, contact us on the following numbers: +234 80 80 87 4444, +234 90 555 62 444, +234 702 033 3444. AD4TV Radio, reliable and credible. Learn on the go.
You're welcome back. Former Minister of Interior Nigeria, Abdulrahman Dambazo, this Tuesday paid a visit to corps members at National Youth Service Corps Orientation Camp, Abuja, Nigeria, where he delivered a lecture on national mobilization for youth entrepreneurship and development. AD4TV Radio correspondent who was at the event has the report.
Former Minister of Interior Nigeria Abdulrahman Dambazo, who was present at the National Youth Service Corps camp in Abuja, Nigeria this Friday, delivered a lecture on national mobilization for youth, entrepreneurship and development. Abdulrahman Dambazo, while delivering a lecture at the camp, stated that he belongs to the group that does not support the scrapping away of the National Youth Service Corps scheme.
On the one hand, are those who believe that the NYSC scheme has outlived its usefulness. Therefore, it should be scrapped. However, most of the reasons are a result of reaction to events that question the safety of youth corps members in the likelihood of insecurity in certain parts of the country. On the other hand, there are others who are opposed to scrapping it, pointing to the fact that the scheme is not only a national heritage, but also a symbol of national unity that will always be relevant in nation building. I belong to the second group.
The Director General of the National Youth Service Corps, Brigadier General Shaibu Ibrahim, who was also present, advised corps members to adhere to the lectures of the former minister as jobs are not available in the labor market, adding that corps members should be of good behavior in camp and be good ambassadors of the country.
In every forum, I do tell my corps members that jobs are not really available anywhere. This, our guest speaker has echoed, and I will advise that you take this thought-provoking lecture very, very seriously. I said, look, corps members, you must be good ambassador of yourself, your parents, and the scheme.
Some corps members spoke on how they will contribute to the country as members of the National Youth Service Corps scheme. The visit ended with presentation of gifts to corps members by the Director General of the National Youth Service Corps and a present to Abdulrahman Dambazo by the State Coordinator.
I intend to contribute my little quota in the Nigerian housing industry.
Yeah, I have so many skills in which I would like to share to the whole world, to share to the unemployed people out there. I'm a shoemaker. I'm also a barber.
I plan to contribute to this society through being an active member from my CDS group, and whichever I may find myself in, which most likely will be the Red Cross.
Alex Imano, reporting for AD4TVRADIO, Abuja.
South-South leaders of the All Progressive Congress this Thursday at the Edo State Governor's Lodge in Asokoro, Abuja, Nigeria, replaced the embattled national chairman of the party, Comrade Adams Oshomole, with Victor Gidom as acting chairman of the party. The leaders also insisted that the All Progressive Congress National Executive Committee meeting, scheduled to hold next Tuesday, must go on, insisting that all members of the party from the 6 states in the geographical zone must attend the meeting. They added that the National Executive Committee meeting is the only recognized organ under the constitution of the party to resolve any internal crisis. Still on legislative matters, the spokesperson for the All Progressive Congress in Bayelsa State, Dofie Bokoribo, this Thursday has confirmed the suspension of 12 of his chieftains in Bayelsa State, South-South Nigeria, including former Minister of State for Agriculture and Rural Development, Senator Heineken Lopobiri. According to the statement, the committee objectively looked into the several allegations of the anti-party activities leveled against the chieftains that ran contrary to the provision of the party's constitution. The All Progressive Congress in the state said the suspension will send clear signals to deviants masquerading in the party, especially those working against its collective interests and aspirations. Justice Anwuli Chikere of the Abuja Division of the Federal High Court, Nigeria, this Friday ordered the release of former Emir of Kano, Lamido Sanusi, from detention. Justice Chikere gave the order for Sanusi's release in a ruling on an ex parte motion filed by Sanusi through his lawyer, Lateef Fagbemi. The court, in addition, ordered the service of the originating motion on the respondent through substituted means. Respondents in the suit are the Kano State Government, Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, the Inspector General of Police, and the Director General of the State Security Service. In commemoration of the International Women's Month, to bridge the gap between men and women by enforcing gender equality, pregnancy discrimination is one of the hills women battle within Nigeria and many African countries. AD4TVRADIO sought the opinions of Nigerians in Abuja on the discrimination against pregnant women in the workplace.
Pregnancy discrimination is a type of employment discrimination that occurs when expectant women are fired, not hired, or otherwise discriminated against due to their pregnancy or intention to become pregnant. We spoke to Nigerians about discrimination against pregnant women in the workplace, and here's what they had to say.
Pregnancy is not a sickness, and we have the capacity to work in any organization. Discrimination is bad.
There are certain corporate organizations that engage in physical activities that could not manage a pregnant woman. Corporate organizations are always after their profit. So when the period that pregnant women normally goes on maternity leave, and they feel that they will be losing much from it.
Because of the stress, I don't think they can cope with the stress of working during pregnancy. So the thing is going to be very hard for them.
Deborah Yusuf, reporting for AD4TVRADIO, Abuja.
Science and technology have been known for changing lives for good and making work process easier and faster. However, there are some who believe that advancement of technology is causing unemployment by changing the process at the workplace. AD4TVRADIO sought the opinions of Nigerians on the effect science and technology has on employment. The report.
Due to the advancements in science and technology, less human labor is employed in different sectors, leading to debates over the years if science and technology have done more harm than good, as some believe that the advancements made by science and technology is robbing man of gainful employment, thereby relegating human labor. We spoke to some Nigerians on their take on the impacts of science and technology in employment, and here's what they had to say.
In most of the offices now, technology has already taken over everybody's job, especially in banking sector, in civil service, Nobody prepares salary in the office again. Technology has already something like IPs and the rest of them like that.
Science and technology has bring the improvement in the organization, but anything that has advantage has disadvantage. The reason being is that they minimize the labor force. The job that they would have employed 3 or 4 people is one person has doing.
It's good that we advance in science and technology. And don't forget, this science and technology you see opens more opportunity for people.
Deborah Yusuf, reporting for AD4TV Radio, Abuja.
On a lighter mood, did you know that peppers don't actually burn your mouth? When you eat spicy food, you're not burning your tongue at all. You're a victim of a neurological response. There's a chemical in chili peppers called capsaicin that tricks your mouth to feel it's being burnt. Please share your thoughts with us on our social media handles at AD4TV Radio on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram. That's it on AD4TV Radio News Updates, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's Federal Capital Territory. You can join the conversation on our website at www.ad4tvradio.com. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube page at AD4TV Radio. Many thanks for watching. I am Gracious Ugon.